They say it's done, I hope it's died. We didn't win, we fucking tied. All our pride pushed to the side. We didn't lose, we fucking tied. Yeah. Money went out and then the game changed. That's just facts. That's just facts. Dallas started balling and then Jordan had to bust back. We weren't gonna lose that game. We saw the score, said fuck that. Drove down for a field goal and we tied, and I don't love that. Better than a loss, but a tie just make me nauseous. Sick to my stomach, like I said, I do not love it. I blame Rich on special teams coach. I just gotta say, that man should be stoned through every single street of Green Bay. How they block us back-to-back weeks, honestly, how? If there's a time better than yesterday, the fire is now. We gotta strengthen up our special teams right now with special ed. If we keep them, these won't be the only times we wet the bed. I just wanna see the Packers get ahead as we head into the bottom. We didn't win, we didn't lose, we fucking tied. They say it's done, I hope it's died. We didn't win, we fucking tied. All our pride pushed to the side. We didn't lose, we fucking tied. Hey.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love going to throw right away. Pass caught. That's Golden. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a 1st down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
And he'll work it. Across midfield inside the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. On play action. Love to throw. Rolling to his right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set, 22 needle, 50, set.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Ready up.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready.
They'll run with Watson. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Love now. And his throw here's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
The kick by McManus is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they finally get their chance on offense. 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Darnold now to throw. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Trying the left side with Walker. Michael Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Now Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Red 80. Red 80.
Here's Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cooper Kupp, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's Love.
First down, Green Bay.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Ready, 52 blaster.
Love looking to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready.
Glove. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more. 4th down.
Here we go.
Love, they go play action now. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 61 yards. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And that's caught inside the 35. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Play fake. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Here's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To the air again, Darnold. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he's got it inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
To throw is Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Pass caught, Arroyo right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Here's 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Darnold. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way down to the 5. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
And the Seahawks first down.
Now Darnold wants to change it up.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now Love. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Off the play fake, Love. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on about his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. He's got daylight. He may go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Seahawks will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Myers connects on the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
34 yards. And the Packer first down.
Throwing. Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever it adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles. This defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick-6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Okay.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Ready.
Love back to it here after the pick-6. That's taken in by Golden. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And this is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Shot. 17. Cut.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Strike down. Ready?
Again, it's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
42. Packers 17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
3rd and 3.
They'll try for the first with Walker. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 126 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Darnold. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Back to throw, Darnold. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Love. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Throwing on second and long. Love. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
It's a brutal loss. Brutal loss. I suck. 13-14 is the record. You know what? Do I even... Ugh. I want to use a different playbook. I'm going to use... Fuck it, we'll try San Francisco's.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Well, now how about this return? And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In the course of a game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's got some space here. Now inside the 25. A big play there on the first play of the game. 59 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
50, green, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Love now. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43.
It's now 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Now a play fake, and it's gone. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 44 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Second and 7.
17. 5, 97. Ready.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Love looking to throw it. Short throw, he's got Kraft. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready?
To the air again, Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. Musgrave's got it out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Love, this is 3rd and goal. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 4 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Goff now looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now a 2nd and 10. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's Goff. And this is going to be intercepted. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. It's up.
Let's go. Get off my game. We'll take that dub. He was feeling hot shit 14-0, but nope. Better have got my win. Come on. 14-14 is the record. That was a good ass game. Yeah, I'd get out of here too. 14-14. It's not good. When Bombo's doing better than you, you know you're in trouble. He's not doing much better, but it's a tough game right here. I won't lie. I didn't really like the Niners playbook. Ben Kurtz dimes. Fuck it, we'll try it.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And his first pass falls incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Running right, it's Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go to Barkley again. Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it, so it's 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. He's got the 1st with room to go inside the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try to run it in. Pushing for the end zone, and it holds the football. It's not loose. And the fumble recovery is made.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. It really shows some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Takes the handoff, now Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready, 45.
The Packers on top early. Will return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead to 7. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. First and 10 now from the 30.
No touch it. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
No touch. No touch.
From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Handoff headed right. Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Now he takes it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Pass complete to Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. Nick Sirianni telling his offense they're going for it. 2-point attempt coming.
Great.
Trying for it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
Love from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Packers.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Ready?
To the air with Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Come on, 38.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set.
Play action. Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. In on his stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
22 needle.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Down at the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up
Throwing on 3rd and long. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a green.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
33. Yep, Smith, red.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Room inside the 10. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is McManus to kick this away. Gibson now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hurts setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Has it downfield, working the left. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hurts on 1st down. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the pistol, Hurts. Hits his running back. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Eagles 18.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 37, completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I feel so bad, I really do, and I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
He'll throw it. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Let's go. Ready.
He's back to throw. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Now toss. This is Jacobs. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. Cut by Jacobs. And he takes it just inside.
Good game. Good game.
Down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on, set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the posts. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And there was a kick with a chance to force overtime.
All right, 2-1 on the day, 15-14 is the record. I'm not super upset about it, especially one was an ass beating, and then the other two I thought I played really well. So 15-14, baby. A day after we tied with the Cowboys. I like it. 4-6 our last 10 games is ugly, but yeah, no, it's tough. I like that playbook though. All right, GG, go Pack, go.